My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was planted.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Racket Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Ratway.
If you're looking to settle... Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want it.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by... My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge, and I did manage to Take it.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
What is it, Imperial?
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I suppose I could do worse.
Remember to give at the temple.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of... The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place... Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. Well, the last traveler that traded me... Careful, though. Everything I've got on display, really. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
never should have come here.
Win this!
Lying little What was that? Must be my imagination.
Huh?
What was that?
Must be my imagination.
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city a free man.
With 3 beers down, the orc stood frown and bid the elf goodbye. But none could know what was not for show. Someone had to die.
You've done it! Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you've definitely earned your pay. Yes, here it is. I think I'd best be off now.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. It's almost getting downright hot now.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a doggy, so I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Take a look. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an imperial plot, I tell you. Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, they named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgear in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one. Mind what you say. Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
What is it? Dragons?
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no one in this city had. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship. Legal rights and so forth. Thank you for your time. Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Damn. It's like I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used. I was actually just about to head on inside. Good to have. Follow me and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in... A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Be careful who you talk to.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. The Warrens isn't a place for you. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. All right. You want something from me?
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. Uh-huh.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. I'll rip you in half. I'm gonna kill you. You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you Ah, yes. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Guards are free to search your room. Just keep that in mind.
Unlike my husband Clever,
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. Riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in. I have records I need to tend to.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out! What? By the gods, Betrid!
Never should have come. Victory is yours!
Fighting! I'll see you in pieces. Kill! He's yours. Submit! Kill him!
Must have scared him off. Outsiders. blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. No, you're not. You want to know what? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sydenham. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that... So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sydenham Mine. Now he's out of control. The blood of Markarth is silver.
I believe I'm posted here. Even the beds are made of stone.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real... I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of... Because my king told me to. Madanach. In the uprising, I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passion, all from inside Sydenham Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. I'm sorry,
Come here.
but you're not leaving.
you can do?
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Eltris. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes it. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? You'll pay off your debt to the Reach. Just work, and you'll earn your freedom. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, New Blood? Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, New Blood. Others find out. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be... So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in... Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but... Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it. Until next time. I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Ah, you want protection? Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma. Finest distilled moonshine. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you. Until next time.
Other prisoners get suspicious when you give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you.
I got locked up. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay? First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time,
I was
thieving.
sent here because someone said I was a
It kinda keeps
force.
going like that. Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
I left behind... If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but no one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting... And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. All right, then.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. The only thing Madanach expects is a bottle of skooma in tribute ever so often. You're not getting through. The only thing Madanach expects is a bottle of skooma in tribute ever so often. You're not getting through. serve your time by digging, so dig. Ready to pay the toll? 1 shiv. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Never should have come here. You're a fool to fight me. Oh well, must have run.
Not so tough now, are you?
I left my daughter to Wale when I was taken.
Prison's not ready to pay the toll? 1 shit. That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Get him!
Son of a... That's the best you can do. Damn you! I'll skin you alive.
He's not so tough! Get away with this!
Lucky hit. You're a fool to fight me. It's been so long since I tasted my own blood. Sour.
Don't let him get away with this! Don't let him get away with this!
Yeah. Go on in.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies, and I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
I left behind my daughter. Ballet when I was 15.
Don't... What do you want? I'm digging to do. Long enough. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on... The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. My little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded, and after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. All right, then.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
You serve your time by digging, so dig. Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging. All right, then.
You're back. Have you done what I asked? Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we... Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good.
Hey, watch it!
I left behind my daughter, Ballet, when I was 8.
I wonder how Grandma Bethella is doing. She's probably... Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. I didn't even know who they said I killed. A couple of years. I wasn't forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way. All right, then.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. What? No! No, don't kill me! Please!
Well, must have run off.
Be careful!
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? Prison, you lose track of time.
What? Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon. You finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go. Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame, and it'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. What do you think you're doing?
Madanach. Think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar!
Hey!
Give up while you still can.
I'm going to investigate you!
Yes? Need something?
You're home. Let's play a game. Aww.
Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. Hands off.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
shiny trinkets.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
I hope some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. You take care of yourself now. Come to chat with an old woman,
I work with my mother.
Got some good... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met my... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next time.
Divine smile on you, friend. No, I'm not. Looks like... No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. I can teach you a few things. Right then.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.
Is that an amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for. Well, yes. Why wouldn't I be? Are you interested in me? We don't sell any.
By the gods. Dragon!
Please, someone do something.
Never should have come here.
Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? Then turn around and go back where you came. See, blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
So Madanak was behind those murders. Gods help us.
I work silver with my father. His father before him.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
Need a ride? I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count. They say the big old palace there was built by
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now. I love my husband, but he can be a bit dumb.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies?
Spare a coin for...
Maybe we'll pay you.
Oh, thank you.
You got ways of finding out what you really
heart.
are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. With nothing new, he likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Hall. Some of these and it isn't just... In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
You a Dark Elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash. They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe you should have. Don't like it? Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Thought I heard something. Damn you! That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah, here. Good to see you again, friend. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Sky. Those Thalmor are elves, too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Get out of my face. Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
What is it, Imperial?
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Really? Do you have a place? Oh, wow. Are you? Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to the Dark Brother. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Please. You've come at last! It worked! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came in a... It took so long. My mother, the head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her... So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind!
What is it? Dragons?
Protect yourself.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough. I had to put some coin.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
You really shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go. I'm sorry, no. Grellet is the headmistress. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home. But there's nothing I can do. My only Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children... But... I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates... visitors. Yes?
Please, mister. You gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us. I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still, I wish Constance was in charge. She treats Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get.
If there's nothing else, I really must ask you to leave. You really shouldn't be here.
You could have just asked.
Stop! By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Leave here! Leave us alone! I cannot best you!
Smart man.
Well, Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again. I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the mess.
Papa! Yes? Wow! Thanks!
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Looks like that's it. Got to go. You left this over there. You're lucky. Someone else might have kept it for himself. Here you go.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. But there is a slight... You see, that little Eric... Grelod the... A kill you must reap. Well now... If you turn... You see... Make your choice. Make your... See. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
I can hear you talking out there. Please, my name is Full-Time. That's all. What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. But you're not going to kill me, right?
What's happened? None of your death. Esmara is my witness. Excuse me. I'm a woman. Do some people look down on me? Have I...
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, have you not heard of me? Have you not heard of me? Me? A day goes by without someone trying.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's true. Of course. I would like to... In the south... When I'll see you at home.